Hi there. I wasn't planning this video actually. Up until like less than an hour ago, I had only two records to show, and now I have a whole stack. Yeah, I went to a Goodwill, thrift store, if you call it, whatever you want to call it. Um, it's Tuesday right now when I'm shooting this. Tuesday is a day when I work to 12:30 in the afternoon, so I got a whole afternoon for myself. My wife's at work. Kid is at the daycare center. I have to pick him up at about 5 o'clock, so I got some time to spare. And I decided, let's go thrift shopping. I also, I'm just opening this, right, as you can see. Got the new Mojo, which is the 300th edition. I expected this earlier, but it got in the mail today with a bonus CD. I never showed a Mojo. I'm subscribed to Mojo. I like Mojo. So let's get started with a bunch of 7-inch singles. I don't know in what order these are. There's some really cool stuff in there, and there's some stuff that I think is cool, but might not be cool for everyone. Starting off with a picture sleeve of Earth, Wind and Fire Star. This is from the I Am album. This is the red and orange CBS label. It's a Dutch pressing. Like, I have not listened to these records. I've not seen these really properly. I was just flipping through them and picking out which ones looked interesting. I, of course, know Earth, Wind and Fire. Then I have a 7-inch by Shannon, who I only know from one track, and I forgot the title of the track. It's got this little 7-inch outer sleeve. This is Love Goes All the Way, 1978. It's on Areola/Dance Records, and the B-side is You Blue. Shannon, again, Dutch pressing. Then I'm gonna hold out for this one till the end, because that might be my favorite. Here we have the Manhattans. This is from 1980, and it is I'll Never Run Away from Love Again, backed with Shining Star. I don't know what country this is from. This could be US pressing. I don't know. It comes in this orange CBS sleeve. They have that. This was a cool find as well. Just Can't Get Enough, Depeche Mode. French pressing on mute. And the B-side is Any Second Now. Really early Depeche Mode is really hard to find at a thrift store. Then I picked up, excuse me, I got the hiccups. This Is My Night by Chaka Khan, 1984. Picture sleeve. This is German. Yeah, German pressing. I've grown to know which copyright label is which country through all the years of digging for vinyl. Then we got Party Everybody by Chic, which is on Atlantic, and again Dutch pressing. B-side is In Love with Music, and it came from the album that features this cover, and I forgot the title of that album, but I own it. And some records on the B-side, which are not all of them are interesting, I must say. Then we got, sorry, then we got Madonna, Like a Virgin, German press on Sire Records. The B-side is Stay. Yeah, I pick up Madonna whenever I see it. And then we got this one. This is the Stylistics. Can't give you anything but my love, and I'd rather be hurt by you. And I should have checked it out. Yeah, someone ate it. And it's that's a bummer. Anyway, it's destroyed. But hopefully the last one is good. This is, I saw the label, Fantasy Records, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's the Blackbirds, and it is a track called Walking in Rhythm. And the B-side is The Baby. And it's on Fantasy. I'm going to take out the record. Yeah, it's dusty, but it looks good. So, the Blackbirds. That was something that made my day. Now on to the vinyl. I got two new releases that came in the mail last week. I haven't played them yet. First up is a new reissue by De La Soul. This is Balloon Mind State. It's limited to 300 copies, so be quick. But then again, you might want to go for an original. Why? Because this reissue doesn't have the intro and all the interludes, because that is a copyright thing. It has all the tracks, all 11 of them, but all the interludes and intros, they're gone. I have this album digitally. I had it on CD. Now I have it digitally. So I have all the interludes and extras and whatever, and I just wanted a cheap or affordable version of this record because I really like this album. Yeah, it's De La Soul. What more can I say? Nothing. I can say nothing more than that. Then the next one is the new Benjamin Herman album. I've shown his records quite often, and this is an album called Bughouse, which he recorded with the following people: Reinier Baas, Peter Peskens, and Olaf van den Berg. And it's something totally different. It's a different beast. I love the album art, the little girl licking a bug. It's tasteless, but it's interesting. It's on beautiful white vinyl. It's released on Music on Vinyl. Well, Music on Vinyl pressed it. It's on Docs Records. It's a limited numbered edition, 500, I believe. It is something different. He's mostly known for his melodic and kind of funky jazz music. He has created a punk jazz album with this one. I have only heard one or two tracks, and it made me scratch my head and should I, shouldn't I? And I went for it because it's a beautiful package and I'm interested in what he has to offer. It's punk jazz. That's something that Benjamin Herman never did. So check out his older stuff online. You will be able to find something on YouTube and you know what his sound used to be. Then try to check out Bughouse and you know what his sound is for this album. I am quite positive he will not keep this sound. He was just enjoying himself. Okay, now on to the thrift store haul that I have. First record I got is a record I already own, but it was $1, so I couldn't leave it behind. Lou Reed's Berlin. RCA. This is, I believe, a UK pressing, so I have to see what copy mine album is and which is better. And then we'll see what I'll be doing with the extra album I got. Then an album I picked up just because it looked interesting. It's got a little plastic sleeve. This is Brian May and Friends. Starfleet Project. Brian May of Queen. I don't like Queen, okay? Sorry, I don't. But when I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. You get Eddie Van Halen, of course, Brian May, Eddie Van Halen, Alan Gratzer, Phil Chan, and Fred Mendel, and it looks spacey, and it's 3 tracks, and there are the shortest one is 7 minutes, I believe, or almost 8 minutes. The longest track is 12 minutes. I don't know what to expect. Maybe progressive hard rock, maybe progressive something, maybe nothing progressive, maybe it's just spacey music. I don't know. I'll be checking it out. I'm not quite sure whether or not I like this. Let's be honest. It's Brian May, and I don't like Queen. So, but I just had to pick it up. It looked cool, and it might be. Then I also picked up. Let's get this out of the sleeve. Oh, it's. Well, that's okay. This is the Dave Brubeck Quartet with My Favorite Things, which came out in '66. I like Dave Brubeck, and I don't know most of these songs. I know My Favorite Things. So I just had to pick that up. I also picked up this jazz record. This is Lionel Hampton and his big band. Self-titled album, I believe. You get a lot of really cool artists actually in the big band. You got Donald Byrd, Lionel Hampton, obviously, Lonnie Shaw, Edward McGee, Eddie Williams. I don't know all of them, but Donald Byrd jumps out. German pressing on Bellaphon. So I don't know what this is precisely. I know he can be really cheesy, but I just had to pick that up. Need to glue this sleeve because it's like that. This is the best of Rare Earth. I enjoy Rare Earth, and I don't know, this compilation, it's on the Rare Earth label. Like I said, I need to glue it. Easily done. It's not too difficult. So Rare Earth. And I also picked up a 75 album by Rare Earth. This is Back to Earth. It's still on Motown. Well, Rare Earth was a Motown subsidiary. So we're gonna check out if this is any good. I do like their older stuff. So I had to pick that up. Don't own that one yet. This might be cheesy. I don't know. I do know. It's got a couple of cheesy tracks, but yeah, this is Peabo Bryson and Roberta Flack. The album is called Born to Love. On Capitol. I love Roberta Flack. I love her voice. My wife doesn't. She thinks it's annoying music. She might be right. This one has Tonight I Celebrate My Love, which is cheesy, I know. But I'm going to check out the rest of the album. We'll see if it's any good. Then we got the Supremes, Touch. This one is Supremes without Diana Ross. US pressing on Motown. It's got the original Motown inner sleeve. Looks cool. I like the Supremes, not all of it. But we're going to check this out. This is from 71. Now this is a big gamble. It looks pretty dope. This is Guem et Zaka Percussion, French. French pressing, I don't know anything about it. It's a lot of French artists. That's a Santana inner sleeve. It's on a label called Le Chant du Monde from 1978. It could be percussion only and funky. It could be Latin. It could be African. It looks pretty cool. So I decided to take that with me. As I decided to pick this one up. This is Stray. There's a price tag there for €3.50. The guy didn't charge that. He basically charged €1. I picked this up because it's on the wonderful Transatlantic label. It's a beautiful label. It's from 1971. I think it's going to be folk. We'll see what it is precisely. It's interesting, to say the least. This is Stray. It's got 8 tracks on there. Don't know this band. And the last was an album that actually I was excited about when I picked it up. This, The Trojan Sound. This is an album on Trojan Records, a UK pressing. And this is reggae. It's a compilation, which, to be quite honest, I'm not too familiar with Trojan did a lot of stuff, so I'm not too familiar with what's on here. But you get Toots and the Maytals, you get Ernie Smith, Ken Booth, Byron Lee and the Dragonaires, John Holt, Tito Simon, Al Brown, Shimmerons, Lloyd Charmers, and Nicky Thomas. And there's a whole bunch of sleeves on the back that look pretty cool. So, yeah, this was a must-have. It's kind of dirty here, but it was $1. Come on. So there you are. This is my update. Thank you for watching. Long update. Sorry about that. Talk to you soon. Bye.